Tell us more about this rock opera, though, because I can tell you've been dying to tell us about it. It's quite a project, isn't it? An entire rock opera.
Yeah, it's something I'd always fancied trying to do. Obviously, the main influence there is Tommy by The Who. That was obviously the first sort of archetypal one, I first started getting the sort of ideas for the story maybe about 3 years ago. The story is basically that a guy who just happens to be my age, who always felt that he was born in the wrong era, and he loves the music of the 60s and so on, and wished he could have been there, doing it at the time. And the story starts when the star, who's called Pete Kronos, is the name of the star of the story. He's 20 years old in 1994, and that's where it starts, and he finds this backstreet guitar shop that seems to almost spring out of nowhere, and he's encouraged to have a go on this strange looking old guitar by the shopkeeper, and it turns out that this thing transports him back in time. And he sort of comes to in a guitar shop in Tin Pan Alley in London in 1964, and the deal is that he can travel back and forth by using this guitar as many times as he wants, but only for 10 years, and when 10 years is up, whichever time he's in, that's where he stays. And he gets a love interest in both times, and inevitably he forms a band in the 60s and becomes the biggest thing in the world and all that. And that's good, basically the premise. Yeah.
Have you? So you've got a title and everything?
Yeah, it's called Bewilderment.
Very good. So, I mean, you say you're recording it, so it's basically, it's like so as a recorded piece of work, it's going to be a sort of almost like a concept album, is it? Sort of, I mean, a chronological series of songs. Yeah,
it's 25 tracks. I mean, some of those are just very short fillers, sort of thing. But there's a lot to go at. And I'm doing it differently. I'm sort of treating it as one piece. I'm doing all the bass and drums for the whole thing first, and that's sort of as far as I've got at the moment. I've only managed to get the bass and drums down to about the first 5 tracks. It's very time consuming.
But is this something you'd actually like to, try to get staged as an actual, show, an actual rock opera?
Yeah, I'd love for it to be. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if Mr. Lloyd Webber's listening or anything.
I don't know what you do about it. But, I mean, do you kind of like, because obviously, I mean, a lot of musicians want their songs to, be successful and get a record deal and stuff. I mean, can you approach the same kind of people, record labels, or would you have to?
I've no idea, to be honest. I don't know. I'll have to.
But are you going to actually wait till it's all done and recorded, and then perhaps?
Well, I mean, realistically speaking, what I'd like to do when I've completed it, I'd like to perform it in its entirety a few times, and I'd like to do it with bass and drum backing tracks, just to make it different to what I do at the moment. Yeah, I'd love to do that, but I mean, I don't know. I'll have to look into it when the time comes, I suppose. But as a performance
by you, it would be a series of songs, one after another, done chronologically. Would you then kind of like do a bit of narration in between?
No, I probably wouldn't.
The songs are sort of self-explanatory.
Yeah, I mean, it might get a bit confusing because obviously the different characters sort of supposedly singing different bits. I mean, The Who used to just perform all of Tommy, didn't they? Perhaps by the time they were doing that, people sort of already knew the story. I don't know. But I'll have to have a think. It might be that I sort of dish out a sheet briefly outlining the story or something, or who's supposed to be singing each track.
Well, it's an amazing sounding project, I have to say. I mean, it's very ambitious and laudable for. You don't hear many people writing rock operas, or if you do, they tend to be people who are already established sort of superstars rather than people trying to do it at your level. So I wish you all the best with that. It sounds really good. Hope to see you perhaps performing to St George's Hall or somewhere in Bradford.
That'd be nice,
one of these days. Now, just tell us a bit about because I can tell from your accent you're not actually a Leeds lad. originally, are you? But
No.
you've
I'm born and bred in Nottingham, but I've been in Leeds since '92. Came to Leeds University and stayed up there.
A lot of people do that, don't they? A lot of the people that I meet around Bradford, people at BCB and all over the place, came originally to study here and stayed. So yeah. And what are your immediate sort of plans then with regards this EP and beyond that? I mean, have you got any time in between finishing your rock opera to actually, do some gigging and promotion of that? And
yeah, well, I mean, my focus at the moment is promoting the EP. I mean, I'm still sort of ticking along with the rock opera in the background, but yeah, I'm obviously wanting to get some more gigs booked, and I'm looking to widen me, the venues that I'm playing in at the moment. And obviously I've got the website up, so sure, a little bit of a publicity campaign, I suppose. But I'm intending to put out another EP. Perhaps about springtime, because I'm not going to finish the rock opera for a long time yet. So yeah, there's another sort of demo album of songs that I've not put anything out from yet. So I'm intending to put one out, full tracks from that in the spring.
Yeah, cool. So you've actually got quite a repertoire of your own songs. I mean, it sounds like you could actually do 2 gigs on consecutive nights and play almost completely different sets, really.
Yeah, just of my own songs. I mean, when you lump in the covers that I do as well, I can do 3 or 4 gigs without playing the same song twice.
Yeah. All right, very good. Very good. And the website, as we mentioned, www.paulcurtis.info. If there's anyone out there listening who perhaps puts on gigs, or someone from a pub or club, whatever, they can get in touch with you. Is there a contact sort of email thing on the website?
Yeah, you can get in touch through the website. Yeah, love to hear from anybody that's interested.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, well, if there's anyone out there who likes what they hear and wants to get in touch with Paul, that's the way to do it. Go to the website, or in fact, if you for some reason you want to get in touch with this show, please do. Just email me, simon.ashberry@bcbradio.co.uk. You can always use that address for any communications you want to have with this show. Let us know what you think, and we'll pass anything on to Paul. So shall we hear another song?
Sure.
What's this one going to be?
I'll do one more for the EP.
Excellent.
It would make sense, really, doesn't it?
It would indeed, yeah.
Yeah, this is the last one on the EP, and it's the oldest one. This is the one I referred to that I wrote way back when, about '93, I think it was. This one's called "Try to Live Your Dreams."
Right, great.
They can't be more than dreams. But I say, now listen, I will explain if I may, that don't make no sense to me. And this is what I say: try to live your dreams, try to live your dreams. You got to live for something, and life's more than what it seems. Try to live your dreams that were within your means. This world is fighting if you try to live your dreams. Take good heed of what I say, there's nothing you can't do. Truly believe in yourself, soon others will do too. Don't be put off in any way when people just make fun, 'cause you'll have the last laugh when they see what you have done. Try to live your dreams, try to live your dreams. You got to live for something, and life's more than what it seems. Try to live your dreams that were within your means. This world is fighting if you try to live your dreams. Cast your mind back, think what you've achieved since you were young. Dreams fulfilled already, think how many things you've done. What I mean to say is you should never be content. You've got to keep on dreaming your dreams. Try to live your dreams. Try to live your dreams. Try to live your dreams. You've got to live for something, and life's more than what it seems. Try to live your dreams. They're well within your means. This world is fight taking if you try to live your dreams. Try to live your dreams. Try to live your dreams. You got to live for something, and life's more than what it seems. Try to live your dreams. They're well within your means. This world is fight taking if you try to live your dreams. Yeah. Woo!
Excellent, very good indeed. Thanks. Try to live your dreams, and that's on the EP as well, isn't it?
Certainly is, yeah.
The other two tracks, then you should just mention the titles of those to
Yeah, the other
further whet
tracks,
the appetite.
Let It All Hang Out and Life's What You Make It.
Indeed, excellent. And you can now. I've heard previews that. Well, yeah, obviously you can preview them, can't you, on iTunes? Do you have like a MySpace or anything like that? Well, play somewhere where you can actually listen to them as well, or
they're not on, I do have a MySpace, but these tracks aren't on it.
No.
Yeah, no. It'd just be a case of listening to
yeah,
the
sure.
previews.
Or
Yeah.
better still, buying them.
Absolutely.
Indeed. Yeah. Well, it's been great having you in the studio, Paul. Thanks very much for coming in.
Pleasure,
and yeah, wish you all the best with all your projects, really. And yeah, the rock opera. I really am intrigued to know how that goes, because I'll be on the front row when you first perform it.
Oh, yeah, we'll see in about 5 years then.